interested in improving the sexual intimacy of your marriage? The material we cover in this video will do just that. Better lovemaking coming right up.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Amanda. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist and also a certified Christian sex therapist.
And I'm Pastor Andrew, and on this channel, we're here to encourage and inspire you to live a life of influence in every way.
In this video, we're going to cover making love. It's a fun topic, but it's not necessarily always an easy topic. It can also be very complicated.
Yeah.
So in this 4-part video series, we're going to cover Christopher McCluskey's lovemaking cycle. We're going to be able to provide some tips, but also show some bumps in the road that you may struggle with.
Material in this video is by no means our own. We have taken information from some amazing resources that we're going to be sure to share with you at the end of this video to help you dive deeper into your lovemaking.
So to get us started, the Masters and Johnson's model of sexual response is an excellent picture that gives us how the body goes to the physical sexual cues. But we're not just interested in that. We're not just interested in simply sex, but in making love. And there is a difference. The lovemaking cycle, true lovemaking, allows us to connect in deeper levels and to increase passion.
The model is based off the idea of a wheel, but it's a wheel that each side contributes to the next. Think of a wheel that's spinning. As it's spinning and spinning and spinning, if something happens, let's say maybe we get a nail in the tire or something like that, and it continues to spin, every time it spins and it hits that nail's going to drive deeper and deeper into that tire until eventually you could even have a blowout. The lovemaking cycle consists of 4 parts: atmosphere, arousal, apex, and afterglow.
Atmosphere is created by a godly, healthy environment.
Yes.
This will allow you to move into arousal, followed by apex, which is actually deeper than climax. With that, you'll be able to then have an afterglow where you spend that time to connect and grow deeper. This will allow you to continue to go through the cycle into the next time.
In this video, we are going to cover atmosphere. We will cover the next 3 parts in the next 3 videos. Atmosphere. Man, things of beauty require a very special environment to grow. A healthy sex life, it's critical that you have an atmosphere that is God-honoring and guarded by covenantal marriage.
An atmosphere is much more than just prepping candles and making nice music. It's about also being able to deepen your relationship.
Yes.
Sex begins long before you get into the bedroom. There are numerous books, and you've all heard that sex begins in the kitchen.
Yeah. Intimate marriage and mature lovers. Both of these are crucial. You have to have both if you're really going to have a fulfilling sex life. Intimate marriage is all about healthy communication between you and your spouse. And if you're having a little bit of problems with that, go to God. He can help you sort it out. Privacy. God designed sexual intimacy to be a very private thing between just you and your spouse. Just you and your spouse. And for those of us who have kids, it can be very important to take extra effort to create privacy in our homes.
Energy. Let's be honest, sexual intimacy requires energy. And with the demands of life and the chaos going around us, it's very easy to feel drained and run down. So with that, you want to be able to prioritize some ways to have personal self-care. Find ways of being able to get rested. Perhaps you need a nap. Perhaps there's some other way that would make you feel more rested personally. So look into those things. Find a way to be able to prioritize your intimacy and focus on being able to have energy.
Yes.
Time. You're going to want to find and dedicate time to being together. If all you have time for is quickies, well, that's great if that's all you have time for. But if all you get is Taco Bell, you're going to get sick. You need to have a 5-course meal every now and then. It's important that you take the time to have really long quality times together as well.
Anticipation. Anticipation can do wonders for the body and the spirit as you prepare to be intimate with one another, especially for the wife. Anticipation can help her think about intimacy in the first place, as well as help her prepare her mind.
Initiation. Ideally, initiation is best if it comes from the both of you. It can be verbal or nonverbal initiation and doesn't always have to lead to sexual intimacy, but that you're both willing to put in an effort and reach out to the other. For the husband, he tends to love his wife's initiation. This allows him to know that she's interested in lovemaking and in him.
Yes.
For the wife, she tends to like the initiation that's a little bit more emotional, not always a huge fan of just being grabbed.
Mutual consent. Lovemaking is about consent and not about demand. It is very important that one or the other has the ability to say no. If not, then when they say yes, it won't really mean as much and it'll just be out of duty. and nobody likes duty sex. It's also important that both can ask freely as well. Unfortunately, this is a more complex issue. We're not always on the same page, and sometimes it takes patience and communication. Troubleshooting atmosphere. The atmosphere of your marriage can suffer if you allow any of the following: not making your marriage sacred, tolerating contempt, poor marital skills, believing your spouse should be like you, unhealthy beliefs about sex, not working on your marriage or sex life but expecting it to be great, ignoring past trauma, sexual abuse, sexual addiction, affairs, or infertility.
So again, unfortunately, we can't cover the depths of all these topics in this one video, but we can give you some quick tips and point you in the right direction. If you are truly struggling in your marriage, seek out mentoring, counseling, maybe attend some seminars. You can also read some materials together. That will be a good start.
It's important that you make your marriage a priority. Set aside times to date your spouse, even if it is at home. Also, stay curious about them. Allow them to be the person that God created them to be.
For some of these heavier topics, having grace for the time it will take to heal is crucial.
Yeah.
If you're in the Atlanta area, I actually belong to a private practice full of an amazing group of therapists called Building Intimate Marriages, and I'll actually put our contact information down below. For your resources, in this video we covered Christopher McCluskey's model, and he has a wonderful book out, When Two Become One. This is a great resource that can help you. We specifically took a lot of our material from the classic Celebration of Sex by Dr. Doug Rosenau. He is the sweetest man, and I was actually blessed with the honor of having him be my supervisor. We also took a lot of material from my amazing mentor, Dr. Mike Seisma, from his workshop, Passionate Intimacy. So again, we will put all the information down below so you can check these resources out.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Also, if there was any topic that you'd like us to address more, leave it in the comments below. Check out our video, A Christian's Guide to Healthy Intimacy, for more intimacy tips.
And as always, subscribe for more weekly influential encouragement and inspiration. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Also, come back next week. We're going to have part 2, and the following weeks we'll have part 3 and 4. So you don't want to miss it. See you next time.
Bye.